Islam Dwayne. It is 11 or November the 8th, 2020. I'm Ron Arrington-Bey as your spiritual wife, as a divine celestial being, natural divine celestial being, Moorish American. So I'm going to give you what I experienced spiritually, being among unnatural, unclean spirits, laboratory experiments today, my spiritual experience. So I'm here at Whole Foods. I said I was going to do this, try to do as much as possible during the week. I would like to do it daily, but I'll see. So I'm going to start off at just a little while ago. I was saying my prayers out loud about protection. And this pale skin being spirit, this pale skin being, or it could have been a humanoid, a robot, and we know that they exude radiation and are used most likely and no doubt to spread viruses and diseases. And so that's why I was giving testimony about many times about a co-worker at Burger King speaking about how Annapolis has a high rate of a venereal disease. And also we are right now among the coronavirus pandemic. So that's interesting to know that we also are among these humanoid robots experiments. They aren't the only experiments that we are among, but they are one of the ones that can control technology with their minds. And we know we also in that you have money laundering, sex trafficking, illegal organ selling, drug dealing, so criminal acts that definitely is being done, these acts of criminal behavior, because there's a lack of respect for constitutional law and the divine laws of this land. So what I experienced today, so far, it's approximately going on 5:30 p.m. I was sitting here trying to prepare myself to read, and speaking. I told you many these spirits too many times would say your son. So this particular time, a pale skin walked by and said your son, and then the first thing I thought, because I heard it before by the pale skins keep walking back and forth. Even it could be the black, Negro, African American. It's different spirits, different bodies. That's why you can never say all, because but you know that we are among those that are unclean and that are not inside natural law. That means they're outside of natural law, so they're not harmonizing with what is natural, divine, and ancient and clean. They are outside. They are an abomination. So what I did was, as a solution, is I called Imani. I told him what I just experienced. All right. I told him exactly what I experienced, and I told him to go ahead and warm him up some water and lemon to alkaline his body, his blood, because usually when these spirits start saying your son, they're preparing to attack. Now, why would anyone want to attack anybody, especially a true American citizen, an American citizen who is upholding laws of freedom and who isn't trying to harm you? But you will want to attack if you are outside of natural law. That means spiritually rape, molest, whatever, because you are an experiment. You're on a low realm thought process. You are an abomination. And so you only doing what you are here to do for that short time. So that makes sense. Also, I experienced my dreams being invaded. It was interesting. This black Negro male was literally speaking to me and twirling a version of me, not me. Okay, this is a version, because this is how they manipulate. So what they're doing is invading a sheath of your mind while you're sleeping, because you're in that realm. And a black Negro, excuse me, hold on, one more. Allah, something just went up my nose. Allah, sometimes you might hear a car beep and usually it's one of these spirits that are outside of natural law, beeping to show what they can do to implement some form of harm. Not all the time. It's just like deliberately getting a car accident. And car accidents, you have to, the insurance companies have to dish out money when they have insurance on their cars. So if they're deliberately getting in car accidents or creating a car accident to get someone's attention why a drug deal is going on, money laundering is going on, some form of other criminal acts are going on, then they're going to do it, and plus make money from the insurance company. Plus, so they're making money laundering from the insurance company, and then being involved in other acts of criminal behavior. And then try to say how they are galactic, they are out of space, they are really extraordinary. So a black Negro male was invading my dream, and literally, because that's what they do, and then engaging. Okay, so they probably think that is a form of galactic extraordinary behavior, like they are really like something special that the earth needs and the universe needs to help further the expansion of universal beings. Okay, but we know that's not true. They're low-level, unclean, demonic spirits, experiments, abominations that are here for a short time. So as a natural, divine, true celestial being, this is what I experienced. Also, it was so interesting because I saw a visual. It looked like James, the black male, while I was sleeping. I had a dream from Burger King. It definitely looked like him. I can't say definitely. And literally putting like handcuffs on my ankle and showing some form of a fee, like $670, like some form of a fee, or I don't know, like I don't know. And I was thinking about this time because the only thing I have on my credit that would be considered debt, if you want to consider that debt, it would be student loans. Now there is a tax, H&R Block. I was thinking about H&R Block when they did my taxes, but that's not truly debt. That's anyway. It would be student loans. When they did my taxes for me, was years and years and years and years and years ago. I was probably 22 years old, and I was driving to North Carolina with my father. And he had to pay because I think my license was expired, and I didn't know my license was expired or something like that. So anyway, he had to pay to get my license. He paid like over, I think, $800 or $900 so that my license would not be, so that I would not be in trouble. I think we were in South Carolina. So what I did was I looked online to see if there was any citations or anything in reference to that, and I couldn't find anything. So that was one of the thoughts I was thinking. But I noticed many times Planet Thought will appear, and I'm at Burger King, because I remember my dad, because literally when the cops pulled, no, I was speeding, excuse me. I was speeding, driving, getting us there. I was like 22 years old, and my dad had to literally pay like $800 or $900 so I wouldn't get locked up. So I think that's what it was, and that's what I was thinking about. But as far as I know, that was taken care of, and I didn't hear nothing else about it. That was when I was 22 years old. I'm 47 years old now. I am 47 years old and been pulled over, not a lot, but times before. So that was something I experienced. And so I noticed that it was like this black male at Burger King that looked like him, that looked exactly like James, was threatening to have me locked up, put chains around my ankle. And so that is, once again, I'm not saying it was him. That is a form of manipulation, dream manipulation. So that's what I've experienced, and that's all. I mean, And definitely experienced still 4 sharp pains, genitals being spiritually and mentally attacked. Oh, and when I woke from that dream, also I felt like somebody was trying to, like a spirit was trying to forcefully enter my anus, but didn't. But it's like I felt the wind of them trying to. You understand? And I woke up, and then once again, black Negro males. I still hearing Spanish speaking. Got to remember to keep saying that. And pale skin saying 3. Usually when this is happening, probably 9 times out of 10, some criminal activity is going on. Maybe something else is going on that they're trying to distract the public from. Because during this time of the pandemic, where many people are out of jobs, they were already doing criminal activities. That are those that are involved in it that are unnaturalized. United States military, Navy that are unnaturalized. This is not the first time, and the police that are unnaturalized involved in things like this. But since the pandemic happened, you know this criminal activity is probably really, really going on, and this is how they maintain. This is how they maintain their nice cars, big houses. I don't have a car, but there's a lot of people that have a nice car here and so forth. So anyway, that's it. That's what I experienced. So when I opened my eyes at American extended stay. Someone said dealing with the black Negro male that almost looked like James from Burger King. Someone said, "All right," or something like that in the hallway at American Extended Stay. So once again, in reference to citation, I remember, and that was taken care of. So that would probably be the only thing in my entire life, and I'm 47 years old, that I can remember that in reference to any form of behavior that I should not have done in my life, that caused my dad to really have to dish out money. Anyway, that's it. Islam.